Hello, welcome to another video about Promtek's Condor system. Today we're going to look at the formulas. So we're going to go in and we're going to see how the formulas are structured in Condor and what these look like. So I'm going to click into a formula here, and this will load up all of the formulas that I have added into my system. Now there's two ways that these formulas can actually be pulled into the Condor system. We can do this via creating a formula manually, so I can select on the Create Formula tab and I can put in the code, the name, the description and what's going on with that. Or again, if I've got the API link, I can actually get the formulas pulled in through the ERP system. In the formula list here, we can see that we've got the names, we've got the codes, we've got the versions, so we'll go into the versions a bit later on. We've got a date they were created and who they were created by. We've also got a status as to whether the product is active or inactive. Now if I pull this around, so we have a look at other inactive statuses, we can see that some of these are inactive, and the reason that we've got this active and inactive status in there is because a recipe may be put into the system but you might not want to actually produce it yet, and it adds an extra level in the system for the relevant checks to be actually done. So if we look into this particular code, so we can see that we've got all of the items that are actually in with that. Now again, this is an inactive one, so this is an inactive recipe, but we can see that we've got all of the codes in, so these are all the separate ingredients that are used to create this recipe. If I look in my versions, so the versions we can see here, we've got one active version and we've got all these other inactive versions. And so every time a change has been made to this recipe, a new version has been created. If I actually click into the code for the version, this is where I can toggle whether I want that to be an active, an invalid, or a deleted status. So I can go in there and I can say, okay, this one I'm happy to do with. So if we go in there and we put this to active, it then asks me to put a reason in. So from a QC point of view, I can actually say, okay, it's been checked by me. I'm happy that this recipe is going to be correct for the production facility. And I can then put a reason in as to why I wanted to change that out. Let's jump back in and have a look at the other features that we've got in here. As we said before, we've got all of the ingredients in there, and we can add to this recipe by clicking add an ingredient in there. So I can pull these in and I can put a new ingredient in. Again, if you haven't watched the video on ingredients, please go back and have a look at that. That shows you how an ingredients are put in. But we've got these different sections here that we can use. If we go down, we can edit and delete. So if I click on edit, it allows me to go in there and put the beauty to measure in and change the value if I needed to. Again, this can all be done via an ERP system with the API link as well. If we look at the products will show me what product that recipe is linked to. So one thing that Condor does is it actually has the ability to reference a recipe to a finished product. And more often than enough now, we're seeing a lot of finished products which are having a similar recipe that is used to create it. And so Condor allows this link to be done. And from the actual recipe itself, from the formula itself, I can actually go in there and see what products that formula has been linked to. In this case, it's only been linked to the one. If it was that this was created via an API link from an ERP system, we would have artifacts within the artifact section. Now this one hasn't been pulled in through that. This one's been created manually. So we haven't got artifacts in there, but if that had come from an API system, we would have seen the artifacts in there. We can also see from here what batches this has been used in. So if I put the batches in here, this is a very quick demo of how this works, but I can look for the last 90 days and I can see when this product has actually been used in the actual control system. I hope that gives you a good feel as to how the actual formulas work and a little bit of the recipe batch information that we can actually get just from being in this one section of Condor.